Okay, I just woke up, as you can tell by my hair, but it's been 24 hours since I've gotten a reply back. I mean, we texted a little afterwards, but it's been 24 hours now. And okay, this is a little bit of a red flag for me because, like, 24 hours, like, you're using your phone at least once in 24 hours. And if you're trying to get to know someone, you want to, like, prioritize, like, continuing to show them that you're interested. So it's definitely a shift in energy. So there are a few ways we can go about this. The first way is that I could pop off. I could go crazy. I could be like, you don't reply enough to me. This isn't working out. Or I could be like, hey, text me more. I want to see you. And then the third way is I could say nothing. And I feel like I've been the third way with this man before. And he sees that as like permission to just walk all over me, which is not okay. The second way is kind of what I'm leaning towards right now. The first way of just like popping off, that might work, but it's like not gonna get me a good response if I want to continue this connection, which I think this is a good example / segue for me to be talking about like detachment a little bit, because like I think the issue here is that like I do have anxious attachment styles. Like I do like meet someone and I'm like, oh, like imagining this entire future, especially since this person in particular said that they were looking for a relationship. In my mind, I was like, okay, like that means like you're saying that like if I'm normal, then I get a relationship, you know? Like, I get that cookie. But it's like, it doesn't work that way. And there's like a lot more things to like realize out of that. So I guess like the first thing I'm trying to say is like, the power that I have in the situation right now is the power to be able to detach. And I will be exercising this power right now by not stressing about what this man is going to say to me or if he's going to reply to me. Because the question here is he keeping my interest? So I think I could apply this to like all women who are like stressing out by a text from a man and be like, hey, is he keeping your interest? Is he making you want to talk to him? Like, do you want to talk to him? Okay, like if I reframe this entire situation in that mindset of like, hey, like he hasn't replied in 24 hours, I'm like anxious that he doesn't like me anymore, but like, hey, does this make me want to like him? And I think, well, okay, oops. But yeah, it makes me realize, wait, this entire situation does not make me like this man anymore. It makes me actually forget about him. And I'm like, whoa, it's a two-way street. So I think like before you stress out about like, oh, like, is this man like going to forget about me now? You have to be like, wait, has this man kept my attention? And I think women are just work in a way where we tend to be able to like keep our attention for longer. We tend to be able to like stay loyal or things like that, or hyper focus, or like all of those things. And we need to like fight that a little bit to be more rational and be like, hey, like, do I even care this much? Do my actions align with the amount of care and effort that I've been shown? So I think the only big lesson from this video, it's kind of just like a timestamp of like this mental process I'm going through. I don't know if I got completely ghosted yet. It's been 24 hours. He could reply in the next few hours, but I'm just going to focus on myself, realize that this made me lose a little bit of interest, and act accordingly. You know, just act in line with your feelings. Don't try to get this person to like you just because it'll boost your ego, tell you something about your self-worth, because it's not going to tell you jack. And this is about a connection, not a diagnostic test on like what worth you are. So yeah, going to not actually say anything, going to just live my life, and you should too. And I'm really glad we went through this because I probably would have gone to the first option of popping off if I hadn't said anything. All right, peace.